If you ride a bicycle, you're probably using parts from Magura without even knowing it. Maybe even the same brakes as downhill world champion Loic Bruni. Welcome to another episode of the CX Show. Today we're talking with Michael Freudenberg, Head of IT and Digitalization at Magenwirth. Hi Michael, it's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Hello Svetlana, thank you for having me.
So Michael, how was your last downhill ride?
Well, at our headquarters in Bad Urach at the foot of the Swabian Jura, we really have great terrain and excellent possibilities and ideal conditions for biking. That's why we and our employees often use the opportunity to take a spin on our bikes after work. All equipped with the best Magura brakes, of course.
Of course. Since we've already picked up speed, please tell us a little about your slogan, the ease of doing business with us. What's the story behind it?
I'd be happy to. For us, digitalization isn't an end in itself. With our digital transformation, we want to enable ourselves, but especially our customers and business partners to capture potential, new potential. As such, when I talk about customers and business partners, I'm of course talking about our main target groups. The bicycle and motorcycle manufacturers, which we call OEM, bicycle and motorcycle retailers, and of course our end customers. We want to enable all of these target groups to interact with us as easily as possible and make our day-to-day business as simple as possible by automating and simplifying our business processes and interactions wherever possible and sensible. In addition, this automation of our everyday workflows will give us more freedom to maintain direct, personal relationships with our customers and partners, to grow our business together and succeed in the market. The central tool for this is our digital customer platform. It's one of the largest projects that is currently underway at the Magenwirth Group.
And what are the most important components of a platform like this?
A particular objective of this digital platform is to be able to offer every customer, every user, the best fitting value-added services and give them the exact content they need for their business and their business relationships with us. We need three things to make this possible. First of all, we need centralized management of all our editorial content on the platform and in our product information. The second important element is gaining the ability to identify every user uniquely across the entire platform and to be able to offer them the right services. So the My Magura portal gives them exactly what they need for their interaction with us. The third element that we need to achieve our goal is tight integration between the digital customer platforms and our operational backend systems. Integration with our ERP and CRM system is especially important to automating processes and being able to offer comprehensive, integrated end-to-end processes from customer to customer. Once we have created these three elements, and we're working on that intensively right now, we can then expand our service offerings and value-added services on this platform and the offerings for our business partners step by step.
Michael, you've already mentioned a few SAP solutions. What role do these solutions play in building such a digital platform? Let's take a B2B2C scenario, for example, which can present highly complex processes. Maybe you can explain it with an example.
CRM and ERP serve more as data providers for the digital customer platform. We made a very conscious decision in choosing SAP Solutions and SAP as our technology supplier for the digital customer platform. That's why we've consistently relied on the SAP C4 portfolio. As a mid-sized company, it's not possible for us to develop a digital customer platform like this from the ground up. We need a strong partner who delivers the main building blocks. Examples of core products that we use include the Commerce and Marketing Cloud to identify the users in the customer data cloud and to connect the customer platform to our SAP ERP and CRM systems. We use the cloud platform integration from SAP. Thanks to these integrated products, we can really map these specific end-to-end processes. For example, an end customer could configure their individual break on the customer platform and at the same time make an installation appointment with their trusted retailer. The break will then be delivered to the bicycle retailer by the requested date, where a trained, qualified service employee installs the brake on the customer's bicycle. This is an example of what an integrated process and a B2C or B2B2C scenario might look like.
Michael, you mentioned Magura's different stakeholders, OEMs, retailers, and end customers. How important is it to provide these groups with precise information and to create personalized experiences? How do you do this exactly?
Well, bicycle and motorcycle manufacturers are a very, very important target group for Gustav Magenwirth. And we have intensive business relationships with these companies and work together on projects. As such, interaction and collaboration, particularly over digital channels, are essential to conducting successful projects together. In particular, products for bicycle and motorcycle manufacturers are highly specific and adapted individually to the needs of the respective vehicle. This makes it very, very important for the manufacturer to be able to communicate their requirements on the platform, for example, using a configurator. These requirements and specifications are then forwarded automatically to our experts in the back office, who can then compile an appropriate quotation and the corresponding product specifications. In turn, these specifications can then be configured directly in the respective manufacturer's shopping cart, and we go through these specifications in a joint session. We then modify it until we have found the best custom-tailored solution. This makes it possible, in turn, for the manufacturer to trigger a corresponding order directly on the platform, which is then integrated in our manufacturing and production processes. And the manufacturer can see exactly where their order is at any time and can track the order status accordingly.
When we talk about personalized experiences, we can't forget about the end customers. In this case, emotions often play a major role in purchase decisions. How can a B2B2C company like Magura build this emotional connection to consumers?
Well, our products stand for the best possible performance and perfect ride feeling, of course. We get this through feedback from our customers across all social media and the corresponding channels. That's why it's very, very important for us to get feedback from the market and from our end customers, of course, and even to contact our end customers through these social media channels. In addition to this digital communication, a personal dialogue is, of course, very, very important in the emotional domain as well. That means, in addition to classic social media marketing, we have a separate event team that represents us at major industry events, where they support racing fans and provide them with information. And we work very closely together with successful athletes in the industry, as well as selected influencers, to convey our products and the fun people have using them into the community.
From emotions to data, that doesn't always go hand in hand. You said that Magura interacts with end customers on social networks. That poses the question, How do you analyze the data from these interactions, and what impact does this have on Magur's decision-making process?
Yes, we already run active social media marketing, of course, but not yet in an integrated form today. We use standalone solutions here, with which we monitor developments on social media and through the social media channels, and can make contributions there where appropriate. This is one of the specific areas that we want to strengthen and expand in the future, and where we hope that a digital integrated customer platform will have positive effects for us and our marketing. That's why the connection and integration of the relevant social media is a very, very important factor for us in building this digital customer platform.
Michael, thank you so much for these interesting insights. That brings us to the end of our interview. You'll find more information about today's topic in the description below. Stay tuned for more exciting topics and follow our channel so that you don't miss anything. Share, like and comment with the hashtag #TheCXShow. Thanks for watching, see you next time. Bye bye!
Danke fürs Zuschauen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye bye!